Sometimes you just really do a mundane intro and then you just roll with it. So um, for the key part that we do over here is that um, because the thing is this, they doing like some sort of like a pivot point. So before all that, right, they did have a lot of issue going into how you gonna go about to actually deal with each of the elements. So the first thing first is to know that we're dealing with this bunch of elements, and that we sort of use the starting point. So pre-using of things is that you use the pivot and then you start to manipulate, but that's not the main point. The main point is this, that we have the pivot point of the number to be located over here. So the rest of the value so we have the rest of the value at the left hand side and the right hand side. So the thing is this, it start comparing this value, right, with the left side and then compare to the right side. So I do not know what was the thing that captured me, because the thing is this, that it did capture me over here, but I don't know what is it. It did capture me, but I don't know what is it. Okay, just to be clear. So the thing is this, that I think what captured me is that they start using this value, right, to actually compare to the left side and the right side. So that was the thing that intrigues me the most. And I think it actually do make sense, because at some point it does actually compare to the left side, saying that okay, if all these values, right, is lesser than this value, okay, we can actually cancel them all out, right? We can cancel them all out, and then so we start comparing to the right hand side. So the thing is this, there's only left with these three values. I think that was the key thing that I actually capture. And then for the rest of it, right, I was like basically talking about this being the pivot point. So at the very get-go, they set this thing as the pivot point. So they start comparing. That's why you have the pointer to be pointed over here, and then doing a conditional checking with the pivot value. So blah 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 t. Okay, then you go here, you insert branch now, then the pointer start moving again, and then t to check with the for. Alright, t I check. Okay, I plant you here. Okay, then the pointer move over here. So there's like always like this conditional check. Okay, once again t. Okay, then okay, I plant here. Okay, then I move the pointer here. T. So the thing stuck over here. Then the pointer gonna stuck over here also. Then move forward. T. That's why the pointer still stuck over here, and the 6 stuck over here. And then we move to our last value, and then we don't do the check anymore. So in overall grand scheme of things, that's why these values are over here, these values are over here, the pointer is still stuck over here, and then the 4, right, get transported over to the very first value of the right hand side. Alright, and then so now the thing is this, we have a pointer, sort of like a pivot at the center. We have a center, we have a left, and then we have the right. And then we move on to talk about the second phase of the thing that I was like mentioning about just now. So yeah, everything comes to an end.